What's going on, you guys? My name is Morgan, and welcome back to another video. So I feel like I'm like the queen of family drama, and I've been cut off from the family drama for a while. Well, regardless of my own family drama, I haven't been involved with a lot of it regarding like certain parts of my family because I haven't been connected with my family in a long time. Well, there are some family members that I still talk to, and the family drama has gotten good. So my brother just graduated college. He went to Sam Houston, which is like 20, no, it's probably about 45 minutes from me right now. He went there and he graduated. It was last year. And I was invited to the graduation, did not go because my entire family would be there. And I did not want to be involved in the drama because all there is with my family is drama. There's never anything good. So I kind of wanted to be cut off from the drama and not have to deal with the drama. So that's what I did. I didn't go. I didn't attend, wanted nothing to do with it, and everything was fine for the most part until it wasn't. So I ended up talking to a part of my family that I actually still talk to. I just don't talk to very often. They are probably the least dramatic part of my family, even though they have had some moments where they really let my brother and I down, but I still talk to them on occasion. And this was one of those occasions because it was around the holidays. And of course, around the holidays, every now and then I will talk to this set of grandparents because they are the least crazy. And they really don't start much drama. They really keep to themselves. And I really have never had a problem with them aside from them failing my brother and I when we were in foster care. They've never really started much for drama. So I kind of still stay connected with them. But I found out through them during my brother's graduation, the other half of my grandparents, this is my mom's mom, her stepdad, my grandfather, who I love to death. His name was Kenneth Morgan. My name is Morgan. He was my rock. He was everything. He was my grandfather. He was the best man I could have ever wanted in my life. And I wish he would have been there to walk me down the aisle if I had a wedding, but I had not had a wedding. I wish he would have been there when I got married. I wish all kinds of things with this man. He passed away from his lung collapsed after he had stage 4 kidney cancer. And all kinds of stuff happened. He ended up passing away, so that's drama for another time. But my grandmother that was married to him, she came down from my brother's graduation. She was staying with my mom and my dad and my brother because my brother still lives at home. Even to this day, he still lives at home. But in the economy. But anyways, she was staying with them while it was my brother's graduation, and this grandmother of mine has a very heavy drinking problem. She drinks a lot. She is an alcoholic. My mom's an alcoholic. My dad's an alcoholic. But my mom gets the alcoholism from my grandmother. She's a very heavy alcoholic. But everybody was there but me. So I found out this secondhand information, which I believe everything that they're saying. So it's kind of funny to really think about everything that's going on. So she, of course, gets drunk. She, of course, gets drunk when she's down here because she drinks a lot. She drinks a lot of whiskey. She gets drunk, and she's never really been good about not drinking. She's always been a very, very heavy drinker. So, of course, there we are with that. Heavy drinking. She doesn't ever stop drinking. But the fact that she stayed with my parents is another problem entirely, especially with my other grandparents. They're from Arkansas. This is her ex-husband and his new wife, which they've been married for over 25 years now. So it's not like it's new wife really. But they've been married for a while, and so she gets drunk, okay? And she starts popping off all this dramatic bull. And I think it's the funniest thing ever. Now that's secondhand information and I wasn't involved in it. She starts popping off all this about my grandparents and just all this over dramatic stuff. Absolutely ruining the mood after my brother's graduation when they're at home having like a little get together. Their friends are here. My brother's friends are there. Family's there, and she just starts popping off this absolutely horrible stuff towards my mom and towards my grandfather, and how she's just, oh my gosh, and the crocodile tears have started, and the drunk tears have started, and she's just popping off all this random stuff that makes no sense. And my mom was supposed to take her to the airport so she could fly out of state, and my mom was going to keep her car. Well, that didn't happen. But she's drunk and she's just losing her mind and just, oh yeah, oh my gosh, this is Well, why do you have to be here and ruin it? Why this and why that? And oh my gosh, just the most dramatic thing I have ever heard in my entire life. And I'm so glad I wasn't there because she has done some pretty horrible things to to Chris and I. So she's just popping off all this random stuff and just absolutely ruining the mood. And my mom finally tells her, just go to bed. Just go to bed. My grandparents end up having to leave early because she's just embarrassing my mom and my dad. So my grandparents from Arkansas end up leaving early, and she's just boo-hooing and just all this dramatic, random stuff. And then, so my mom tells her go to bed, just go to bed. So she finally goes to bed, and the next morning she says, "Are you mad at me?" And my mom looks at her and says, "Of course I'm mad at you. You absolutely ruined the graduation party, and you did all this dramatic stuff, and you expect me not to be mad at you?" And she just throws her temper tantrum. Well. So she ends up leaving for the airport, taking the car, not even letting my mom take her to the airport because my mom's still planning on taking her to the airport. But she's just throwing this wall-eyed temper tantrum. And now she's dragging me into it because of the holidays. She called me and she said, "Well, your mom did so and so. Did you say one bad thing? And it's the end of the world." And I'm like, oh my gosh, I wasn't even there. So I don't even know what was said at this point because I hadn't found out until later on after this conversation. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So when I say the family drama happens a lot during the holidays, it really does. But she's just, around the holidays, and this was back in June, I think, June or July. But she called me in December. She's dragging me into this. Like, your mom just doesn't want to talk to me. I say one bad thing and nobody wants to talk to me now. And nobody's forgiving. And I'm like, oh my gosh. This is the most dramatic thing I have ever heard. She is just such a drama queen and so over dramatic that I just can't even comprehend it sometimes. It's so absolutely ridiculous, and I just don't entirely get it. But at the same time, I just think it's funny. The way she acts is just absolutely hilarious, and I still will never understand it. But she is who she is. But just being absolutely overdramatic to the point I just don't get it. And, she's going to do what she's going to do. I don't have a say in it. She's just going to be overdramatic. I don't like being pulled into this stuff for that exact reason. But drama, what can I say? I figured I'd catch y'all up on the family drama. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. So thank you guys so much for watching, and as usual, you guys, I'll see you guys next time in the next video. See you guys later.